didn't take long to start racing on stage 3 on Antelope Island under sunny skies. No neutral to begin this one right out of the gate. Everyone was racing. They would go over 85 miles, temperatures that would exceed 95 degrees. It was going to be a long day in the saddle. Across to the mainland there, and it didn't take long before some folks decided they wanted a little bit of separation between the general pack, and Joe Dombrowski had some problems earlier. He needed a wheel. Signals for a wheel change, finally gets his crew up there. They get the wheel changed. Took him a while, and then of course the task began to get back, and he started to work his way back on his own, and then his teammate Alex Howes would come back and shepherd him up towards the peloton. That would prove to be a big move, and Howes would also figure in to what was going to happen a little bit later in the day. Right now Joey D all by his lonesome, and then Howes came back and said, here, let me give you a little bit of hand, partner, and he did.
Yeah, Joe Dombrowski, the 2015 champion of the Tour of Utah, the biggest career victory he has had so far. Came into the day in the top 10. His teammate Howes in the national champions jersey pulling him up to the back of the field. Still a lot of bike racing left at this point.
Ben Hermans wore yellow, and it was a long day for him. He knew he was going to have to stay up near the front. His closest competitor, James Piccoli, ran off the front today, and so Hermans stayed right on his wheel most of the race.
His entire Israel Cycling Academy team putting themselves in the defensive role as lots of teams attacking throughout the first hour of this race. Very high speeds for the first hour, and eventually a breakaway was able to get away, but it took a long time.
Tough day for Gavin Mannion as they watch the right side of your screen, the pickup truck, the black pickup truck right there. It claims Mannion. He goes down, gets back up, but he would know that he has participated in stage 3 of the Tour of Utah.
And that's after crashing in stage 1. He already had stitches in his knee, formerly second overall in this race 2 years ago. Mannion now 2 crashes, and that one about 30 miles an hour. That hurt.
Not the only crash of the day, however, because the road claimed one a little bit later on this left-hand turn. Thomas Rivard having some problems as the wheel comes right out from under him. He goes down and has a horrible case of road rash to remember today's stage by.
Yeah, tricky finishing circuits, high speeds through the corners. Rivard front end washing out and just sliding across the pavement and covered in road rash on his left side, his hip, underneath his arm as well. That hurts.
And then the climbs, and this is where the race was decided as Ben Hermans there in yellow following Piccoli and Murphy stays on the wheel. Notice he's able to stay in the saddle as well as Piccoli up off the seat, and Hermans right behind him. He picks his moment. He knew that Piccoli and Murphy were gone, and then he's gone. All you're going to see is the backside of Ben Hermans.
Hermans just untouchable after winning the big summit finish on Powder Mountain yesterday, and now in North Salt Lake on the climb. They did 3 circuits 4 times up the climb, and over the top he was untouchable, launching and never to be seen again till after the finish.
Lawson Craddock was the man in pink from EF Education first, but the man in yellow, Ben Hermans. He started the day wearing yellow. He remains our race leader.